Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys had a great 3-day weekend and are ready to get started with some new information. So today is your Chapter 17 exam on the cardiovascular system. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So good luck on that. Take your time. And if you have any issues or you don't feel like you've done well enough, just reach out to me and talk to me about it. Okay, so announcements for today. I just told you about the exam. This week, we're going to be covering Chapter 18, which is the hemic, lymphatic, metastatum, and diaphragm chapter. And we will be doing that on, we'll start today with your little mini lesson that will be loaded in your lab. And we do this chapter today, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then on Friday, we're going to be doing Chapter 19, which is the digestive system. And we have Friday to do the digestive system. That's it. That's all. Just one day. So it's not going to be an issue because you guys are well aware of the process and how you code. What is that process? Picking out the main term, going to the index. So you're just basically going to be doing your workbook and going through your chapter. And it's, like I said, it's just going to be one day. We're not doing exams for every single chapter right now, excuse me. So don't worry if you don't see an exam for a little bit, but you will have a combination exam. For example, you may have an exam on Chapter 18, 19, and 20 pushed together. And of course, don't expect it to be 100 problems or anything like that. You guys know I don't do that, but it'll just be examples of each something from each of those chapters. All right, so the one thing that we're going to do today is we're going to do an NCCT question, and I am going to start implementing those in every single one of our little 5-minute videos that we do. Now, I don't do them on Thursday because we have live Zoom. One thing that I do want to let you know is we are going to be starting a new NCCT prep class on laws and ethics, and that is going to start, let me get the exact date. That will begin on January the 24th, and it will be at 2 o'clock. The link is found in the gray tab area under the NCCT. There'll be a link, and then I'm going to have your packet ready to go there for you to be able to print that off or follow along. But we will be doing that for the 24th. And we'll be doing it on the 31st. That is Zoom at 2 o'clock for NCCT. I will record it, and you can find it in that gray tab area, what everything else to do with NCCT is. Okay, so without further ado, let me share my screen so we can look at this example of something that's going to be on our NCCT. So, an insurance encoding specialist is reviewing a patient's encounter form that is documented in the medical record prior to completing the CMS 1500 form. She notices that the physician upcoded the encounter form. The specialist has the ethical obligation to first correct the code, query the physician, which just means ask the physician, downcode, or report the physician to the state board. So if you've noticed that your physician is upcoding, which means they're charging for services that they are not, they shouldn't be getting. The word that I wanted, they're not privy to. They didn't do the work, so they shouldn't get the payment for. You've noticed that he's upcoded and charged a code or asked you to charge a code that is not on the medical record. The first thing that you're going to do before anything else is you're going to query the physician because maybe it's a mistake. So if you've noticed that a code isn't correct before you bill it, you should ask the physician, the office manager, whoever your direct supervisor is, and you go from there. Okay, so that is our NCCT question for today. And the explanation. I hope that you learned something today. I hope that you have a wonderful week. Please remember, on Thursday, we have a 2 o'clock Zoom. I look forward to seeing you there. If you're unable to join us, please remember that I will be adding that Zoom to the little gray area where it says Zoom class, and it'll be there for you to view at your leisure. Have a great week. Let me know if you need anything. Bye, everybody.